Hey guys, I'm a 19-year-old investor and here's my story. Now, to start at the beginning, it all began about just over a year ago. I started off at a low risk investment. I started investing into video games. Now, I'm a big video gamer, so this is something I was kind of confident with. I do recommend starting off with something you're confident because you're not wasting as much time researching the product or whatever it is if you do choose to trade. This is, like I said, it's a low risk. You're investing things like 13, 19 euros. So I would just look, I would look up deals, and I would just spend a lot of time looking up really good prices. Big tip is to even go into to type in, say, PS4 games, job lot, and you get kind of packs of games. Then you can sell them individually, even on the same website. You can even sell them on eBay, you can sell them on adverts, Facebook. That's how it all started. This wasn't a great profit though, and it was a lot of work. So then, as soon as I started making a bit more money, I started selling iPhones. Now this is a bigger investment. Still a lot of work. You need to find really good deals to make money, but this is a lot more profitable. You can definitely make anywhere around 40 to 80, even up to 100 euro per phone, which you're looking at maybe 100 euro 2 or 3 weeks of work, which is not bad. Still a lot of work. I still try to search for something that I can just do. Maybe I can get some passive income, or I can get some sort of or maybe I can just have like one day where I have like a stand and I sell things. I didn't know what to sell though, so I actually ended up meeting with some of traders that are on my local market, and I kind of got to know a bit of the stories, and I thought I'd give it a go. So I invested around 200 to 300 euro into jewelry. So like with the games, jewelry job lot, it gives you kind of packs of jewelry like these. It's going to be a great deal now, but you're paying 14 euro for all these. If you end up selling one for 3, 4, 5 euro each, you know, you're looking at a bit of profit there. So I ended up opening some stands at local market sales. Now again, wasn't great profit. Some days I'll be looking at just making 20 euro, which is not something I wanted to do. It was a big build up, kind of like I would wait the 5, because it would only happen every Saturday, so I would wait those couple of days to to have this market, but then I would only make 20 euro on it. Some days were obviously better than that. So I just have adverts and my eBay here. There are 2 websites I use to sell things. But the reason I made this video is these are all great, and I felt very experienced at them. But they just weren't making me enough money. Now the iPhones was a very good thing, but it was just taking a lot of my time, and as a student I just didn't find the time to get around to it. So I started researching into cryptocurrency. The cryptocurrency market is on the rise. It is a very popular thing amongst traders at the moment, and it's well talked about. And the biggest cryptocurrency you're looking at is Bitcoin. Now, there's a lot of videos online, showing how if you invested into Bitcoin in 2010, you'd be a millionaire now, and even if you invest in 2011, 12, Bitcoin has been around for 7 or 8, it's nearly 8 years at this point. So you see this graph here, like you see 2010, you're looking at 17 cents. Like, I mean, if you bought it then and sold it now when it's worth $6,000, $7,000, like, you're going to be making loads of money. So as you can see, it's been on the rise for quite some time now, and then it kind of went to 200, 400, 500, 600, 1000 here, and then it just kind of shoot up. So if you look at last year, it's on the growth now. This is all great, but it's getting to the point where it's kind of not shooting up as much, so it's kind of staying. So then I kind of realized, like, so maybe how can I make money out of this? And then I was thinking, what if you could find the perfect trader, like a guy that you could invest in, a person that just knows when to buy and when to sell. So like you see all these jumps here, so he would buy some Bitcoin here and then wait for a few days or a month, and then would sell here. Then he would wait while it's dropping, it will drop here. Now he would buy again here and sell at the top here. So obviously these would be smaller profits than these huge jumps. Like you have these huge jumps of like $1,000. So imagine if you invested, I don't know, like $5,000, and then it goes by 1,000. You know, you're multiplying your income. You're getting crazy sums. But I just didn't have the knowledge, and I wasn't really into it that much. So I just try to find a way of how can I invest into someone to do it for me. And that's when I came across BitConnect. Now, BitConnect is a website that it's a company that actually runs a business where it has this kind of like it has like this system or this robot that is like a perfect trader. It's like a trader that buys when it's very low and then waits, and when it knows when it's about to drop, then it sells, and then it waits again until it hits rock bottom, and it just keeps going up and down, keeps buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling, and it's making huge amounts of profits. So now, what this website does actually is it doesn't actually charge you anything for kind of using the business. It actually asks you to lend them money. So as you can see here, you can lend them it's starting from $100. So you can lend them you can lend them $1,000, $100 to $1,000, and you will get it back after 299 days. So your question probably is like, well, why would I lend them this money? Like, what am I actually going to get out of it? So this is where the software interest comes in. This is where this actually explains. So let's just say you have the last you have the last 6 days here. So on the second it was 1.59, 1.3, 1.3, 0.87, 0.970. Now you might be wondering, why are they different? So basically, at this day, Bitcoin has probably not changed or is just on the drop. So the software is still waiting for it to drop fully, and then it will buy a lot, and then it will sell when it gets higher. So during these days, when you're getting 1%, 1.3%, that's when Bitcoin is going up and down crazy amounts, and that's when the software is making a lot of money. So when you scroll down here, you can actually see what the rate of interest is for the last 7 days, for the last 30 days, for the last 6 months, and you can see here that it actually is 0.95. Now what we can do to show you the power of this website, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the power of compound interest. So let's just say, like you saw in there, let's just say you decide to invest $100, and when you go into this website, we saw that the last 6 months was 0.95, so we enter 0.95. Now on average, you're going to be getting your 90 cents per day, or around that. So if we actually take a calculator, and we go 90, it's 0.9 because it's 90 cents, multiplied by 365, which is the year. So in a year, you're going to be looking at, if you put in $100, you're going to be looking at a pure profit of 328, and you're actually going to get your 100 back. So we're going to add that. So you're looking at 428. Now that's a fair sum, but you have to wait a whole year to get that sum, which is maybe it's not that profitable. Now I'll show you the power of compound interest. So what if, instead of letting these sums, these 90 cents, instead of withdrawing them every time you get them, what if you put it back into the $100 that was there, just for a year, just to see how it is? So let's just see how that goes. So first you get 90, now you get 95, you get 171, 2, 3, 4. So at day 13, you're going to have your first $10. Now, $10 is very significant because you're only allowed to reinvest a minimum of $10. That's why you have to wait for your first $10. So your first $10 come at day 13. Then your second $10 comes at day 25. Your third comes at day 36. Now you're already at 130 now. You're 130, so now you're not getting 0.95, you're actually getting 1.24. See what's going on? See what's happening? So now you get your another 10, you reinvest that, you have 140. You keep doing that, let's just say on your 100th day. So after 100 days, you're actually at 200, so your total investment has actually doubled, and now you're getting $1.90 a day. So then, as you can see here, your tenors are actually going to be coming closer to each other. Let's just say another 50 days. Now, at 150 days, you're at 300. You made another 100. Now you're getting 2.85. Let's go another 50 days. You're at 200. You're at 450. You're making 420 a day. Now let's skip to. Let's just skip to. You can see these sums are rising. Your tens are getting closer and closer together. So you're merely investing every day now. Now let's see. Once we get to near enough to the 1,000 mark. Now at day 296, that's when you start making $10, over $10 a day. That's when you can actually reinvest every single day, which is what when the compound interest actually plays its role the most. That's when it just shoots up, like you saw those Bitcoin things. This is where you start off the first 100, 200 days and it just shoots up. This is exactly what happens with BitConnect. So after 1 year, see now it starts at 20, you get your 20s in as well. So now after 1 year, you're looking at a total investment of $1,810. Now what did you start with? $100. Because one thing to take in mind is because you have been reinvesting all your money into the investment, you actually haven't made any money as such yet. It's on the account. Now you will get that money back in 299 days because it's only lending, but you actually have no on your account. So what you can do actually is you can stop at this point and be happy enough with $17 a day. Now $17 a day is a very big sum. Now if we go into our calculator here, and if we just refresh that, and if we go $17 by 7 days a week, you'll be making $120 a week of just passive income. It's just money that's sitting there and it's making more money. $120 a week. Now we have 4 weeks in a month. That's $475 a month, and we have 12 months, which gives you $5,700 each year. Now that is only after 365 days. An extra $5,700 each year from a $100 investment. Now you can choose to stop here, or you can continue on, and obviously the profits get a lot bigger as sums grows. Let's just see after 2 years what it's looking like. So 365, you're looking at around 720. Let's just see, it's probably around this. So after 2 years of compound interest, you're looking at $360 a day. Now this is if you reinvest every single time you hit a 10 at least. Now at this stage you're reinvesting sums like 1,000 and all that, but it's if you stay in reinvesting all the time. So you're actually starting to make your money at this stage. So if you're patient for 2 years, if not, you can stop. You can stop here, making 100. You can stop here. You can stop here. Heck, even if you're happy with $10 a day, like $10 a day is an extra $70 a week, which is around $280 a month. Like that's over 280 a month would give you $3,360 out of just $100 if you did it for if you only did it for 304 days, and you'd get the capital, if you'd get the initial investment back, so that's plus $100. Now, BitConnect is a great website. It's been around for nearly 2 years now. It's shown a lot of positive things. It's shown a lot of proof that it's a legitimate site. I have watched a lot of my friends have invested into it. I have invested into it as well. I have invested into it as well, and I will continue to do so. Like you can see, you have these rates. They're very good. A bank is going to offer you 1% in a year. BitConnect offers you 1% in a day. Now, I do believe this website will not last forever. I do, however, believe 2018 will be its greatest year, as Bitcoin is still on the rise. It's still going to be fluctuating. So I do think BitConnect will still be around for another year, which is why I'm making this video, to get people to actually get the use out of BitConnect, because down the line, who knows how long will it last? As if Bitcoin stays like this, if it actually finds its value, just like dollars have, just like euro have, euros only move up by cent or two a day, you know. Whereas Bitcoin at the moment, it can fluctuate up $800, down 400, up 1,000, down 2,000. Like it's just crazy. So as soon as Bitcoin stops, that's when BitConnect will probably lose its value as well. But up until then, we still have another year or two, definitely another 2 years to use the system. Now, would I recommend you to subscribe to my channel, as I will be soon making more videos on BitConnect, exploring on how to set up accounts and how to get involved. I will leave a link down below in the comment section for you to for the website, link to the website where you can make your account. I think let's just see. When you go into this link. Give me a second. When you go into this link, you just fill out your info: first name, last name, email address, username, password. You confirm your password. You put in your phone number. That is because BitConnect tries to be very safe with what they do, so you do have to confirm with like a code from the phone. Totally safe. Very legitimate website. Your date of birth, and you have to confirm that you are not a robot. So then when you make your account, you'll be able to explore the website, learn a bit more about it. You can do your own research, and you can also subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next videos. Now, thanks a lot, guys. Bye.